Hey guys, welcome to part 10 of the Megaman ZX LP, whatever. We're almost halfway done with the game. Just thought I'd take a moment to show you what's in here. I may as well explain how sub-tanks work. If you have full health, whatever energy you collect will go straight to your sub-tanks. If you have even a single bar of health, a single unit up there, we have, I don't know, about 30 now? No, more like 20 something. But anyway. Yeah, if one of those is empty, if one of them is black, the energy will go to that. But if your health bar is full, you know, whatever energy you collect will go straight to your sub-tanks, which is really, really useful. Like you see, that would have gone to my sub-tanks if my health was already full, but no, it went to my health. But anyway, we're nearing the end of the stage. These shielded enemies are very tough to kill. Well, okay, with a sword they're not very tough to kill. The only problem is that killing them with a sword, you end up being close enough for them to explode near you, because they explode when they're destroyed, and it hurts you anyway. We also have these enemies, which, instead of shooting fireballs like a couple of parts ago, they shoot popcorn. Isn't that just precious? Ow. Anyway. Yeah, we are getting a biomedal in this part that'll be really useful for taking down those ball things, because even Model FF's shots are just, are just too big to fit through the tiny crevice opening that leads to that thing's core, or whatever. Anyway, this part is very, very tricky. I do not want to die here. There's one little platform somewhere along the way, but most of this is just a big bottomless pit. I do think that screen in the background that's made to simulate the sensation that we're in the sky, even though we're not. You can see certain parts of it are cracked. That's pretty clever. Make sure you've cleared out all enemies who could possibly snafu you before trying to advance any further. The one platform I mentioned is down below this blimp somewhere. These ladders are very tricky. They're very tiny, very hard to grab onto. So yeah, don't screw up this part. I think there's one more of these blimp things, and then we'll be scot-free. Just gotta make it over to this one. Yes! Okay. Now I just can't get hit, and yes! We made it to the boss! Hallelujah! Okay, which one do I... I'll play as ZX for this part, like I did with all the bosses. Because, some of these have elemental weaknesses, but this guy doesn't even have a weakness. He's the default no element, or whatever.
Look! So a Maverick has come to take me back, eh? I was having such a good time playing with my new powers in this place filled with such fun memories.
Memories?
10 years ago, I was just another Maverick going wild in this place when Lord Serpent took notice of my talent. Now I'm one of his executive officers.
Stupid me.
Look! It's incredible!
Your little story about 10 years ago erased my conscience. Oh, I thought he said erased. Now I'm not gonna feel bad about taking you out.
Look, you're actually going to fight me? This should be a blast. I'll show you just how powerful the Studoroid Prometheus really is.
Yeah, Prometheus the Mandoroid, I don't know exactly what he's called. So, yeah, this guy's actually pretty tricky to beat. He's just got lots of wild techniques. He loves tossing bombs around the room and whatnot, as you saw. Ooh, jeez. Yeah, he jumps around a lot. That's something you have to take for granted. He also loves shoveling sand in your face, or kicking sand in your face, whatever. Oh, jeez, this attack's pretty cool. You want to be underneath him when he does this, but as soon as he transforms back to robot mode, I like the way this guy does that. His arms together, they wrap around him, and he forms a giant shuriken. That's pretty cool. And it just harkens back to Phantom, the, Guardian that Model P is based on. A lot of times he'll combine his attacks in various ways that should make it difficult to dodge all of them. But, yeah. I can't take this fight very seriously to this day because of the background, but whatever, I got him.
No! I'm too powerful to be beaten. I'm an officer. I should be unstoppable.
Now we got the last of the biomedals, though it's not complete, along with the other 3 we've gotten since ZX or whatever. We'll get into that. Drowning in his own power. Oh, I'm gonna try to do a ninja voice. Drowning in his own power. What an appropriate end for a lowlife that wanted it so badly.
I am the biometal of the shadows, Model P. You fought bravely. Model X, since you are lending your power to this one, am I to assume the time has come?
It has. Someone is trying to revive Model W. Will you help us stop him?
It is our destiny across the ages to protect the world of man. Let us once again become humanity's blade for striking down evil. I apologize that I cannot hand over the password. Serpent split my data up into 2 parts. The other part is contained in a different pseudoroid. As long as that pseudoroid is operational, you will never reach Model W.
So that means there's another enemy waiting out there somewhere with the power of Model P. So yeah, there are still 4 Mavericks, and these biometals, we have half of each one, but the other half of each one is contained in another Maverick, pseudoroid, whatever. So even though we can talk to them, even though we can use their powers, we're still not quite in the best shape that we could be in. Anyway, oh great, it's another red trans server. Mission report. And with that, we are exactly halfway done with the game. 8 levels out of 16. You got a purple card key! Vent, can you hear me? Come in! HQ radar has spotted multiple Slither Incorporated airships. Their fleet is flying full speed straight at us. Please get back here, we need your help. Oh boy. Well, I can't just warp there. I gotta go through all this level first. Which sucks, but whatever. We'll get there. Oh, jeez. I could just slip through that human mode, but whatever. I'm gonna keep going. Wonder what's up there. Ugh. Come on, die. Ugh. I'm just gonna get rid of this guy the old-fashioned way. Oh, come on. Just go. Oh, whatever. What the frack ever. This guy's not worth bothering with. Wait a second. I have Model P now. I should show you guys what this guy's powers are. Yeah, he can shoot, he can throw lots of shurikens. He doesn't shoot anything, but he throws them. He can cling to the ceiling, which is pretty cool. Damn, I'm getting myself killed fighting this guy. Screw that. Anyway, his touchscreen gimmick is, well, you don't actually touch the screen for anything. Oh, jeez. Okay, I don't want to get a game over here. I'm sorry. I'm just really distracted at the moment. Let me see if I can remember how this guy works. So yeah, you can spam let's... You know what? Now I need to get a nice big open space to show you how this guy works. Whew. Like Model F's bullets, these shurikens can kill a lot of enemies as long as you get a chance to spam them wildly. This seems like a good place to show off the rest of his powers. He charges up and you throw a shuriken, which slices through enemies really easily, cuts through them like butter. It's pretty cool. And when you jump and hold on to... Yeah, you can hold on to the ceiling. Just like with the Zero Knuckle in Megaman 0. Well, you couldn't cling to ceilings in that, but you could cling to platforms. And we can do that with this, and we can climb on top of platforms. And you can hang onto the ceiling with these claws. These lightsaber Wolverine-style claws. Model P, as for how... Oh, frick. I am just too lucky. Okay, no more horsing around. I'm gonna charge this up and show how it works. You want to stay tuned for the next level, because the next level is really good. Well, actually, it's really short, but the story behind it is really good. Whew. I'm lucky it didn't fall on the other side of the room. Look at that. Before these guys even appear on screen, we're just cutting through them like crazy. Yeah, even with Model P, it's very difficult to hit those enemies. It's just crazy. So you see, we would not have been able to go through there without the purple key we got from Purple, but now we can make it through here. May as well show you that you can burn through these with Model F's power. And yeah, now we have to go all the way back to the beginning. No, not to the beginning. Back to where the trans server was. The golden trans server that we could use to get out of here. Anyway, now I'm gonna talk about how Model P looks. It's unique, though to be honest, it's one of the most simply designed and most plain out of these biometals. Ah, dang, I also gotta talk about his touchscreen gimmick. I just got so flustered and so distracted. Okay. No more horsing around, we're gonna talk about this now. He's not as bulky as the other models, but he has, you know, some nice style and flair. He's got those scarves and everything. Not everything. Whatnot. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to say. Each kunai knife on its own is not that strong, but you know, they fires. I mean, he throws them so rapidly. It's just really, really cool. Like, let's see if I can do this. Yeah, there we go. And that's how you use Model P. Now let's talk about the touchscreen gimmick, and the touchscreen gimmick of Model L. The touchscreen gimmick of Model P is that, you know, you can see into caverns and whatnot. They appear as, like, a, you know, a different color than the rest of the map that is solid. Model L has a similar gimmick where you can see the map, but you see it from much further away, and you have this little ball of light floating around you, and it's kind of like an invisible cyber elf, but it'll hunt down items and point them out to you, which is pretty cool. May as well show you the charged up attack. Yeah. Oh. Well, it didn't quite work that time, but I think if you strike that thing, it starts going, and it stops at a certain point, but, you know, if it could go further, that would be really, really fun, because then you could use it to skid along the ground, just like when you charge Chilled Penguin's attack in the original Megaman X. Anyway, yeah, let's go to data management before advancing to the next level, level 9 of 16. Okay, let's get this wrapped up as fast as we can. Whoops. Gotta go to Area X, the Guardian HQ. Yeah, that's where shit's all going down. Got this really cool music now. Prairie! What's the status on the enemy fleet? Not good. They're right on top of us. This ship wasn't designed for heavy battle. If the enemy boards us, we're done for. What?
Slither Incorporated's fleet has fired an opening volley. Returning fire.
All hands, all hands man the port and start with machine guns. Don't let them get any closer. We have our own job to do. Flint, you have to get to the deck and do what you can to stop those boarding parties. Leave it to me. No one's gonna get hurt on my watch. I'll protect the Guardians. So yeah, now we gotta go outside. Stop these guys from getting inside. I love this music. So intense. Oh, these are pretty cool enemies. Let's see. Look at that. Look how they just chomp onto the side of the ship. That's crazy. These are kind of like the pantheons that flew around in 01. Like in 01, we don't see these in the sequel, but you know, it's cool to see them right back for this, for what is basically Megaman 05. This part, it's kind of like a sub-boss, but all you really have to do is just chew through all these things. You can kill them pretty quickly by jumping and doing a spinning slash, but we're done anyway. It looks like they managed to drive back that one ship. Still got all those other ships back there. Yay, another enemy cutscene! Really, I just love these scenes. We got these in Megaman X4, didn't get them in X5 or 6 or anything like that. Didn't get them in any of the Zero games, and we get them here. It's just so great, so lively. They're the ones from before! Enemy troops have boarded the ship! Oh, whoops, that's Prairie! Enemy troops have boarded the ship. They're heading for the engine room down below. You have to get down there and protect the engines. Hurry! Don't worry, they won't get through me. So yeah, this is a very quick level, but here's the one that those two came in. Here's I'll destroy it just for the sake of doing so. Everyone's hiding. Wait, I should take care of that guy too. There you go. here's where things get pretty crazy, because certain parts of the floor start exploding, and there is nothing down there. That's like the bottom of the game. You do not want to fall, of course, but, you know, that's something you take for granted, but really, this situation is just so extreme. Let's see how many lives I have left. You know what, I'm gonna let myself die at Prometheus' hands, so I can start with full health again.
Hey you! Stand away from the reactor!
Move aside.
Prairie, are you alright? Vent.
You, the boy from before. Model X, Model Z. Together.
Or should we just say Model ZX now? Serpent's orders are to eliminate the Guardians here and now. Such a waste. It is time for one final test to see if you will make a worthy sacrifice for the revival of Model W. Sacrifice? Me?
Prometheus, it's not fair.
Don't worry. I'll be sure to leave some fun for you. That is, unless he's too fragile and gets blown to pieces.
Vent.
Get back, Prairie. I'll handle him.
Oh boy. So we get to fight one of those two. Prometheus. It's a pretty crazy fight. He likes to summon these skulls that'll fire you from all corners of the screen. If you manage to take down at least one of them, it makes the fight that much easier. Manage to take down two of them, and you know, it's easy. You know, it's just peachy. Still a pretty challenging boss, though. You know, rightfully so, since we're getting so far in the game. But yeah, managed to take down one of them, so now I can dodge all these. He's also one of the few enemies in the game to have 3 bars of health. Oh, dang. So yeah, a good charge shot will take care of those skull things. Oh, shit. I know I should be explaining how this boss fight works, but the music is just too fun not to go along with. Oh, dang. You can hold that attack for a few seconds and maybe buy yourself some time to hop above him and, yeah, dodge it. Still, it's a very challenging boss fight. His scythe reaches very high when he does that. It's just crazy. Dang! Not looking good. Oh no. No! Well, I may as well end this part here, guys. I'll beat him next time, but now I have to farm for health. Or am I gonna beat him this time? I don't know. Let's see. Let's hope I don't mess this up. No! No! I'm very tense right now. No! I'm not doing well. Okay, well, that's it for this part, guys. Sorry I am so fail. Sorry I'm so horrible at playing this game. On the keyboard. On a DS I could do this just fine. But whatever. Oh crap. All the way from here? Well, toodles guys. See you later. I'm back in Purple's level. That's so stupid. Whatever. See you later.